about the conference title game. Oh, I forgot. I got lost. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I have a serious read now.
Oh, okay.
Stepping forward or going back? To determine who has the most to gain, Nick made a list for everyone in a segment we call Most to Gain.
Great job as always, Kevin.
I don't know if that was.
No, it's all right. Listen, we all kind of have first day of school
there.
Butterflies today because for the show's team, the Kansas City Chiefs, the season starts Sunday, and so we're all a little, it's been a long time since we had to do a real official game preview show, so we're a little off. I misread your graphics, all of it. Also, I would like to apologize. Last week's Most to Gain was, I didn't like my performance. I didn't give it the gusto it deserved, so I will make up to the audience today. Coming in, number 8. With Most to Gain Conference Title Weekend, Coach Mangini. And here's why, Coach. Listen, we all have our guys. Brew has J-Lo and Lamar.
Yeah.
I have Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and the Prince. Wilds has Mac Jones. Coach now can have Jayden Daniels and be the Jayden Daniels guy for the first ever rookie to make a Super Bowl. Wow. Some say I've ridden Mahomes and the Chiefs' coattails to my entire career success. To those people I say should have been as smart as me and grown up in Kansas City and picked the Chiefs. Coach, you have a lot to gain. Number 7, Saquon Barkley. Could this be the greatest running back season ever? To me, right now, that's 98 Terrell Davis. He had the 2,000 yards. He then in the playoffs went for 470 and 3 touchdowns, which kind of paled in comparison to his previous playoff run, which was 570 and 8 touchdowns. But it's the most yards in a single season, playoffs and regular season, 2,000 and the Super Bowl. Could Saquon trump that? Certainly feels to me to be on the board. Number 6, Dan Quinn. Doesn't have to hear about 28-3 anymore. Kyle Shanahan will. He won't. Get back to a Super Bowl. He probably needs 2 wins for that, but this gives him a chance to avenge it. And Dan Quinn and Dan Campbell doing a lot to make up the ground Brandon Staley lost us folks that like going for it on 4th down. When Brandon Staley, the guy who looks like Brandon Staley doing those odd pelvic exercises on the sidelines going on 4th down, everyone's like, nerds! When it's Dan Quinn and Dan Campbell, it's like, man, maybe that's the way to go. Bravery, courage, man's man. Let's do it. Number 5, Andy. Ties Don Shula for second most Super Bowl appearances by a head coach with 6. Becomes 3 playoff wins shy of Bill Belichick's career playoff win total, which is crazy to be that close already. 32 shy of his career overall wins total. And a chance, just like we talked about with Mahomes, he will walk into a game with a chance to do, if they win this weekend, something no coach has ever done in the Super Bowl era. And I think, Brew, the last coach who won 3 in a row, they named the trophy after him, right? It was the Packers with Vince Lombardi.
That's right.
So Andy has a chance to do that. Number 4, Josh. Biggest game of his life. Flatly, undeniably. It's only his 2nd career conference championship game. That first one, they were not yet this Bills team. That was the first year they'd even won a playoff game with Josh Allen. They were big underdogs. They got blown out. There is now real expectation. He's never won a road playoff game. He's never beaten Patrick Mahomes. He's never made a Super Bowl. He's at number 4. Number 3. Come on. Me.
Yeah,
I mean, all for the type of victory lap I will take. Not so much against these fellas, but against everyone else in the media that tried to gaslight us about this Chiefs team. Oh, everyone knows they can't keep getting this lucky. Oh, blocked field goals, who cares about that? Why don't they score 50 points like those awesome Detroit Lions? That's where the NFL's going. Oh, be ready for it. Number 2, Patrick Mahomes. He will, if he wins this week, be 1 game away from credibly being called the GOAT. Now, there might be some argument, but right now, all Brew and I can say is the best we've ever seen. We can't say he's the greatest quarterback ever and have any real evidence for it. If they win this weekend, he will step onto that field in New Orleans knowing, if I win that game, you could credibly say I'm the greatest football player of all time. So how's that not number 1? Because number 1 is Jayden. Because he has a chance to deny Patrick or Josh the crowning achievement of their career. He has a chance to cement himself as the greatest rookie season, as Bruce said, maybe of any position ever. And he has a chance, maybe, with all the anger at the Chiefs these days, to become the face of the league.
Yeah,
I think so,
no
and everyone roots for him. So there it is, Coach.
Wow.
The most to gain conference championship weekend. I buttered you up by putting you over.
That was nice. It was
Better than the Bud list, right?
No, better than 2 weeks ago when you did it when I was here last. That's for sure. The fact that I'm on the list is a little ridiculous. I would say Sirianni probably has a little bit more to gain than I do.
Disagree.
And the fact that you're above Josh Allen and that Jayden's above Josh Allen is incredible. Nobody has more to gain than Josh Allen. Clearly, he gets to slay the dragon. He gets to beat the guy that he hasn't been able to beat. He gets to essentially become a made man, potentially exercise the ghosts of Buffalo's past and do something that Jim Kelly could never do. That would be amazing. And then let's just
Are you going to bring up money, Coach?
Of course I am.
Oh, my God. This guy
he loves the
incentive.
I'm sorry, we're playing. This is pro sports, right? So he gets $1 million if he wins this game, and then he hits a $2.5 million escalator for next season. So it's a $3.5 million game. Not bad. Might be a little bit more to gain than Nick. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. What do you think it's worth to be the face of the greatest team of all time?
But I'm just saying, it's better. But
okay,
maybe Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
I'm not the sports media ombudsman.
No.
Of course, that's you. So I didn't have you two on my list.
Oh, okay.
But I'll get to I did make a quick list.
Wow.
But I would.
Made a full other list. I just looked at it. There's a full 8 guys on it.
I'm going to give you the real most to
That's what you get for trying to take his Bud list. He made a whole other
I love it, Brew.
I'm with Coach. I put Al. Now, Jayden's first. I agree with that.
Okay.
I got to put Allen second.
Okay.
Ahead of Mahomes. Now, if this was the Super Bowl, even though Allen would have a ton to gain, I still would go Mahomes because of the three-peat. But right now, all Mahomes does by winning is get the chance to get the three-peat. Allen, I mean, come on, this takes him to a whole nother level. And so he's second. So here's my list.
Wow.
Number 1, Jayden, I'm with you.
Check.
2, Josh.
Okay.
3, Mahomes.
Yeah.
4, Andy Reid.
Okay.
5, Saquon.
We're good.
6, Sean McDermott.
Oh.
I, for one, have been like, dude, when you going to get over the hump? You got these 13-win teams every year. You never get over the hump. So him, Jalen, especially he's got a sprained MCL. Everybody's criticizing, oh, he's a weak link, I mean, 2 Super Bowls in, 3 years that would be? So, and then Dan Quinn.
So we had 6 of the 8.
Similar, yeah, just a little different.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.